Good morning, YouTube. Hope everyone's having a good day today. As you can see, it's cold. So it's been getting down to the 20s at night, the last few nights, and winter is moving in. And the meadow here, I'm going to show you guys here the meadow here in a second. She's starting to turn yellow. That means winter is well on its way. And it's looking like we got some pretty decent weather throughout the rest of October. And so we might get through the month without too much snow, but I'm looking for that to change probably some point in November. We'll see. I mean, nobody really knows what's going to happen. It's just one of those things where you don't know till it starts coming in. But you know, a lot of people are making their predictions, and I've heard a lot of things, which could be it could be counter intuitive. You know, a lot of people are saying it's going to be huge. Super El Niño, I've heard. Super El Niño. So, and I've been seeing it on the news. You know, there's going to be crazy weather all over the United States this year. So we'll keep our eyes open for it. And I got our machines. We got the loaders all serviced. We got fresh oil in the loaders. We're same thing on the skid steers. Probably in the next couple weeks, we're going to start chaining up and blowers and everything. Get everything just right, just where we want it, so we can hit the ground running. We got a lot of accounts this year to manage. Probably a little bit more than what we had last year. So I tried to be careful and not take on too many, but we did also add another loader to the fleet and 2 more skid steers. So I'm pretty optimistic that we're going to be able to handle this season no matter what it throws at us. So that'll be you know, we've geared up for it. We've done our maintenance. You know, we fixed our chains up, and I mean, we're as ready as we're gonna be. So can't wait for it to get here, get you guys some of that good snow footage that you loved from last year, and hopefully some new crazy wild adventures that we go on this year. I just want to thank everybody for sticking with the channel, and still got so much support. The views are not what they used to be. And really, you know, I do a lot of looking around on YouTube and watching other people. I've seen some newer channels pop up, and you know, I don't know if it's just that first buzz when you first start a channel, and then it's really hard to keep it moving. It kind of feels like we're in a little lull, but I know when the snow comes, it's going to come back. Well, I hope it does. But yeah, I'm always looking for new ways to get better content. So I love the ideas that people throw out in the comments, good or bad. I read them, and so keep doing that. Tell us what you want to see. You know, let us know what we're doing right and wrong, because I know there's a lot of people out there have no problem telling me what I'm doing wrong, which is fine. I have no problem with that. You know, nobody's perfect. We're all learning here. I don't care how long you've been doing anything. You know, if you're not learning, you're not moving forward. So I try to keep that perspective on life and everything we do. So but yeah, it's a really chilly morning out here. It's been real windy the last couple days. So I kind of not real pleasant to be out in it the last couple days, but today everything's kind of calmed down, and you can just see it's just calm as can be. Chilly, everything's iced up, but we're gonna get out there and see what everybody's doing today and make our rounds, and then we got a big job, you know, we've been kind of prepping for at the airport coming up next week. We finally got all our approvals from the clients and the insurance. So we're gonna be hammering down on that for like a month, and it's huge. It's a huge project. A lot of repairs to do over there, replacing panels. Nothing too glamorous, but it's a great way to end the year with a really nice project. Pat Foster over there at Hot Creek Aviation, just a great guy, just a pleasure to work with. And he and I, more him, so has been heading this project up, because it's just been a real battle with the working with insurance. And then you got 69 different clients, all individual owners of these hangars. So it's a lot of legwork just to get the project started. Basically, you're contracting individually with all these individual hangars. So, and the insurance is involved too. So it's just been a long road to get here, and we're super pumped that we can get started on this thing next week. So I'll be running down to Bakersfield over the weekend and grabbing a couple scissor lifts that we have at the yard, and we're gonna bring those up. And yeah, it should be a good week of content next week with all the stuff going on. So stay tuned. Well, they got mud still arriving, 6:48. It's gonna be a big hotel. Hopefully get hotels like this, enough place for people to stay, and you can start hosting X Games and everything else here. A little bigger than what we do, but you never know. They're getting it taken down. Sledgehammer is so far the best. It's actually just coming off in pieces. Chipping away. This shouldn't take very long. Once we get this all down, Chad can come over and see about that footing, see what's going on with that. You're a good boy. I don't want you to get hit. Good start today. Everything's going really good. Fireplace is coming down nicely, quickly. We got
Omar and them finishing up their siding. Tally's getting ready for afternoon inspection at Bruce and Nancy's. We got Alex and the guys up doing drywall and painting up at Tamarack. Getting ready to start this job for this Jeff next week. Got to put a lot of hangers in and stuff, hardware. So going down to the welding shop, see what Dan's up to, and see where we're at with all of our brackets for next week. Good afternoon, Dan.
Hello.
Wow.
Having fun.
Yeah, right? She looks great.
Be done probably hour and a half.
Just about perfect.
Just yeah, everything's the same. Everything's perfect. Uniform.
Exactly.
Yeah, 88 nails in every truss.
Yeah. And right here it takes 20, 20, 20, 20, and 12 and 12.
And that's how you fix broken trusses.
Right here? Oh, okay.
Inspector's on his way, so we'll get this part signed off. We'll build our valley, throw in some supports, and we're ready to close this up. Move on to the next one. All right, so these little things on the side here are failing. The amount of snow kind of pushed the back down and the front up. So you can see how it pulled the lags out of the top of that beam on the left one right there. So we need to get up there and see how much damage is done. Same with this one. The TNG's all pulled apart. You can see the spacing, the gaps. This one's nowhere as bad, but yeah, we can fix that. No problem. Everything else we did's all done, ready to go. So I guess there's a rally in town. They're up at the village. It's cool to see a little electric truck up in here. Kind of weird.
Good evening.
Hi.
So what's going on here?
We're at pre-tech for the Rebelle Rally, and we've just gotten the mechanical okay to compete.
Awesome. So what's your journey?
So Rebelle Rally, it happens basically every October. We've come down from British Columbia, so we popped down here in a couple of days. And so pre-tech, after today we have tech inspection, and we leave for our first base camp. So the Rebelle Rally is the longest rally held in the United States. It just happens to be for women.
Wow.
And plot twist, it's all done with map and compass. All GPS, all electronics are locked away, and it's old school.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys. Thank you very much, ladies. You have a good day.
Thanks.
Wow. So many people, so many teams. That's cool. Jax is ready. We got the Range Rover. Lexus.
Little icy out this morning. All right, so first thing today, we're gonna look at this house over here. This lady gave us a call. They had some serious issues with failures on the front porch here. It's going to need some demo here, and then a grade beam and a couple footings put in right there. That's one area, and then she's got all the standing seam roof here that she's ordered. We're gonna need somebody to install it, or she needs somebody to install it. We have a crew that's working on a couple for us, so we're gonna point her in that direction. Hopefully we can help and get this stuff up before we have serious snowfall and that stuff gets trapped in the snow. I did see on the drawings of this fireplace, it looked like it's gonna get demoed out, but I gotta look a little closer. But that's a lot of brick there. We're already doing one over on Lupin just like this, removing that brick and going back with just wood. The brick's so heavy and it pulls away. So here, these kickers, these 8x8 kickers are trashed. This ridge beam right here is trashed. So they want to replace all this. This is pretty extensive. I'm glad I really came over. You can see where the nails pulled away here. So this thing just didn't handle that snow very well. So we're gonna look at it. We're gonna price this out. This all has to come out. Got him cut right here along that line, and potentially just cut. Maybe we'll go like this. I don't know yet. But the big footing here, and then a grade beam actually tying everything across is what the plans call for. So yesterday they started this thing, the demo on this. Good morning. How you doing? They this was a smokestack that failed last winter. Now we're down to the bottom here, and it's reinforced pretty good down at the bottom. It wasn't really reinforced up at the top very well. So, but now down here at the bottom, it's quite a bit more extensive to get it demoed out. So that's what they're working on today. We're gonna hopefully we'll have this thing completely demoed and loaded, and then we'll look at what goes underneath, which is gonna be like a little concrete footing, and then we're gonna go back with a wood chase, and they're gonna put a new fireplace system and everything in here. So we're trying to get that done by the end of next week. We'll keep tabs on it and see how far they get. This is really only the second day they've been working on it, so it looks pretty good so far. I think we had 3 days slated for demo here. So looks like they've already made a dump run. The rest of it will go in the truck today, and on to the next job. We're gonna go look at the siding next. All right, so here we are at Crystal Villa. This place took a real beating last season. You can see we've replaced a ton of these decks over the last 2 years, and a lot of these ones, like that one up there, I think is a new one that we did. And there's Alex and Chewy. Got the guys started here. So here is a section of siding that we've done new. All this. That's the old stuff there. But so here we are up on Forest Trail, up by Canyon. This house sustained some structural damage over the winter, and they got a fix for it. So we were able to come in here. Morning.
Morning.
Demo things out.
It's kind of icy.
Yeah, I know. So they had to gusset those trusses, huh? That was the fix. They did a plywood gusset on the truss with a nail pattern, and that was per whatever the structural engineer had for that. So as you can see, those down there, and then it's got that stitch nail pattern there. Looks good. They also reinforced it with another yes. Okay. So now they're just they're gonna piece this roof back together and get ready for sheeting, and we should be on to the next project. This one was a quick little 1 week job, and we got signed off on the structural part yesterday, so now they're gonna put all the rafters back in and start sheeting it. Uh-oh. Not sure what's going on right here. It's kind of weird. A whole bunch of old RVs, and then a couple of cops. And what in the world are these guys doing? Oh, they lost one of them, huh? Oh, it looks like some vintage RV guys, and one of them crashed.